Well, hi there, everybody, and good Friday morning to you. Meteorologist Travis Klineski here. Good to be back after a couple of days off. And boy, do we have a mess of weather to come over the next couple of days. Kind of three phases to our winter weather to talk about here over the next couple of minutes. So I'm going to dive right in because, again, there is a lot to talk about, and I'd like to squeeze it in to a short amount of time as possible. But at the same time, I want to be fairly thorough with what I'm talking about. So this morning, we're already starting to see drizzle in northern Kansas and southern Nebraska, and that's starting to lift northward. We're also seeing some areas of fog with that as well, and visibilities are dropping down to around a mile or less in some cases. Meanwhile, snow is getting going in northwestern portions of Nebraska. Now, it's something that doesn't get picked up too well on radar, and our futurecast doesn't show it very well, but drizzle will become more widespread, and with temperatures likely below freezing in most locations, it will be freezing drizzle. And the thing I want to stress about this today is that with this freezing drizzle, roadways are going to be slick. You're going to want to be very, very careful out there throughout the day today. If there is precipitation falling, assume the roads are slick. That's all I can say is that, again, I got to stress that enough. Take the time on the roads. Leave a lot of space between you and the cars in front of you, and just get out there, be safe throughout your day today. But again, the best chance of freezing drizzle will actually be during the afternoon. Meanwhile, snow continuing up north. We may mix a few flakes farther to the south, but as we get towards this evening, we start to see enough cold air work in that the freezing drizzle threat goes down, and also a little bit more mid-level moisture that we see it become more of a snow chance here. Mostly still light snow, although a little bit better chance of some heavier snow in northern portions of Nebraska. That will start to spread farther to the south as we get into tomorrow morning. Now, not only that, but we're watching colder air move in tomorrow morning, and the winds increasing throughout the night and into tomorrow morning. So any snow that starts to fall tomorrow morning will be blowing snow, which means continued threat of low visibility out there tomorrow morning here. So that's kind of a big threat. Even with snow amounts not being overly heavy, blowing snow is going to be an issue. We'll continue to see snow mainly in the morning, could be a little bit lingering in the afternoon across the southeast, but we'll be seeing clearing skies from northwest to southeast during the afternoon hours Saturday afternoon. It'll be very cold out there tomorrow. Temperatures in the single digits above and below zero, colder the farther north you go. Winds, because they'll be so strong, wind chills could be in the 15 to 30 below range. And the wind chill, so it's just going to be dangerously cold out there. That's the kind of stuff you don't want to be exposed to for too long. So as we get towards tomorrow night, winds will start to die back with those clear skies. Temperatures will plummet. We're talking about actual air temperatures dropping down to around 5 to 15 below, maybe colder in far northern portions of Nebraska. All right, so here, let's get into all the advisories we have. Purple shaded areas, winter weather advisories. These are issued for some areas because of the freezing drizzle threat throughout the day today, but also because of the snow threat that will come in either today up towards the north or tonight, late tonight and into tomorrow morning for the light snow and the blowing snow that's going to be a threat out there. So this is why they're out throughout the day today and in some cases even through the day tomorrow. They also kind of cover some of the bitterly cold wind chills out there, but I'll get into more on that in just a bit. Far northern Nebraska, where we see the pink shaded areas, those are winter storm warnings. That's where the heaviest snow totals are expected. 4 to 6 inches of snow up around Boyd and Kippaw County, with 6 to 9 inches of snow farther to the west from there, and that'll go through noon on Saturday. So again, we got the precipitation side of things. Let's look at our future snow product. Again, that plays out pretty well. Again, 1 to 4 inches of snow in north central Nebraska, 4 to 9 inches of snow farther to the west. Other areas, a ½ inch to 2 inches of snow or so is a possibility with that snow that comes in as we head towards Friday night and into the daytime hours of Saturday. So again, it's not a lot of snow, but with winds picking up, blowing snow is a threat. Then there's the actual temperatures. Now, these are your future temperatures only, not wind chills. Temperatures today, 20, some teens off to the northwest, some single digits in the far northwest. Here comes the cold stuff, though. Behind that Arctic front, we're dropping back into the single digits by tomorrow morning, maybe still a few teens in the southeast, and temps are below zero to the northwest. Temps will go nowhere tomorrow. In fact, many places may see dropping temps during the day tomorrow. Single digits above and below zero for actual temperatures during much of the day tomorrow. And then as the winds die back and the skies clear up, bitterly cold actual air temperatures in the single digits and teens below zero. Then there's the future wind chills here. And again, as we get into tomorrow during the day, that's when they become dangerous. We're talking about wind chills, teens, 20s below zero, possibly as cold as 30 to 35 below in northern Nebraska. Throughout the day tomorrow, this is throughout the day, tomorrow and into tomorrow night as well. Even as winds die back, already cold conditions, it doesn't take much wind to make it feel a whole lot colder out there. So again, dangerous conditions out there right through Sunday morning. So we have wind chill advisories and warnings already issued. Now, not all areas have seen these issued yet. So keep that in mind. The areas that aren't shaded in a color of blue or gray, you're likely going to see something eventually issued for your location. But again, where we already have those issued, wind chills expected to be 15 to 30 below, and in some cases farther north, 30, 35 degrees below zero. So there's all the bad news. Again, the next couple of days through Sunday morning. Things will turn a whole lot better. By Sunday afternoon, we're back into the lower 20s, lots of sunshine. Still a little cold for Sunday night, Monday morning, but we continue to improve conditions as we head through next week. Here, highs back into the 40s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with no big systems to make their way through for most of next week. So that's the good news. So again, 3 phases to watch for: the slick conditions out there with the freezing drizzle today. Late tonight, the winds increasing. It gets much colder. We'll have that snow that's falling already today in northern Nebraska, but then later tonight in southern Nebraska, northern Kansas into tomorrow morning, blowing snow is a concern out there, even if it's not heavy snow totals. And then there's the dangerously cold conditions and the dangerously cold wind chills tomorrow during the day, tomorrow night, and for the first half of the day on Saturday. So there you go. I've pretty much covered it all. Again, if you have any questions, leave a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer that and help you out. But again, hopefully this is thorough enough for you to understand what's going on over the next couple of days, and hopefully it's not too long for you. So there you go. There is your forecast. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. Have a great and a safe weekend.